It's time to step inside the Octagon with your host, Ike Feldman.
What's up, fight fans? What's up, combat sports community? It's your boy, brother-in-arms, Isaac Ike Feldman with Daily Mail Sport, being joined by MVP, no, not Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, Michael Venom Page. Michael, how we doing today?
Doing good. It's been a busy day, full of interviews.
I'm sure. This will be your best interview, mark my words.
Okay.
It's fun. It's actually, that's how I discovered your story and learned about you. And it was the London Real interview about 10 years ago. So it's one of the best interviews. Incredible. And then learned about your amazing dance contest. Oh yeah, there was a fight too against Raymond Daniels. It's got to feel great to have somebody like Rogan speak amazing about karate and your credentials. It's amazing everything you've done to get to this point in your career. When you look back, does it feel real? Does it feel London real? That was not.
Very good. No, it definitely feels real. It feels exciting. I feel blessed. I feel proud of myself and what I've been able to achieve. And obviously with the time that I have left in the game, I still want to still deliver and bring some more to the table. But yeah, man, it's been a great career, and just I have to be blessed. A lot of people would kill for even just a percentage of what I've been able to do. So yeah, I'm loving it.
And I believe 38 is not the same 38 as it was in the 90s. I know when my friend and I turned 30, I think he was ready to start playing golf and get the Hawaiian shirts. And I said, dude, I was like, you got to shave off like 5 to 7 years. And if anybody's counting you out of the title picture, they don't know who you are as a person and how intelligent and cerebral you are as a human. I mean, you said one of the most beautiful quotes I've ever heard where you're talking about there's no lines or borders. We're all one human species. Like amazing to hear that. And I heard somebody at the gym repeat that. So your words really have no limits or boundaries.
Thank you.
Is that the goal? I mean, you're facing a former title challenger and Cannonier as well. May look 41, but that dude probably hasn't had a carb in 5 years. When you look at this fight and potentially winning this fight, do you see a title in your future?
Definitely. Obviously, I've landed with a great fighter who's he's like number 8 in that division. Just come off a very good win, very big win for himself, and I feel like I've somewhat skipped a lot of people, got a great fight, and that literally positions me in that top 5, I believe. So I can definitely see a title fight. It may not come by the way of welterweight, it may come by the way of middleweight, but I can definitely see a title fight.
What's been the biggest technical change at moving weight classes? Is it simply that they're slower? Does your power carry more mass to it? What's been the biggest technical change since you've changed weight classes?
No, it's nothing that I wasn't necessarily aware of, but obviously when you're having to deal with more middleweights, you have to up how strong you are, but the output of power is still difficult to compare against somebody that's naturally a middleweight. So it just means that the type of strike that would damage and affect my opponents, I need to land multiple times. I know I need to be a little bit more not strategic, but yes, strategic, but a little bit more, put a little bit more output out to get the finish. Whereas it was okay at welterweight for me to be that sniper that I am and kind of take my time and find those shots. But in the middleweight division, my output needs to go up a lot more because these guys are naturally bigger and stronger. So it's going to take a little bit more to chop that tree down.
Amazing. And again, staying in the strategic chessboard side of things, Cannonier has fought countless 5-round fights. Do you expect the gas tank to be even better in a 3-round fight? And are you expecting him to come out of the gate instead of just waiting 5 or 7 minutes to feel out his opponent because he's dealing with 2 less rounds?
No, I don't think it works that way. I think 5 rounds fights, yes, you can be a bit more patient and take your time. Um, so because he's done more of them, it's a different style of like energy exertion. But when you're in a 3-round fight, the output has to be faster in general, regardless of who you're fighting. It just 3-round fights, you got less time to persuade the judges or get the job done. So in general, it's just a higher output. And I actually found when I was doing 5-round fights, I actually feel like after the 5 rounds, I still had loads of energy because it was a slower pace. Whereas 3-round fights, they naturally take it out of you a little bit more.
Amazing, amazing. Not that I'm betting against Cannonier, but I'm not betting for him, if that could make sense. Like I think this is your time. I really think it's just the timing is perfect. Like for the UFC audience to be introduced to you with so much experience, MMA experience on your belt, like fighting the highest of the highs in other organizations, I see this as a major opportunity next weekend for UFC 319. If we could take a step back from fight week, I was very confused when I saw 2 UFC fighters in the same division, 2 UFC fighters with karate backgrounds hanging out. But then I'm like, oh yeah, at the end of the day, we're humans and we're allowed to be friends with potential opponents. How was it training with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, man? I saw that on social last year and I never had the chance to speak with you, but talk to me about training with Wonderboy.
Wonder Boy is exactly as he presents himself, just the nicest guy in the world. Such a like I love everything about him. He's so kind. Got an amazing killer style. His family, his dad, is a lovely person as well. Great coach. And it was great to spend time with him. I spent time with him a few times now.
Oh,
Just a
wow.
lovely all around person. And yeah, it's I think it would be very difficult to get us both to fight each other now. um, but it's just a pleasure to kind of learn from somebody as equally as talented in the same area as myself.
Incredible. Are you ready for the clickbait portion of the interview?
Let's go.
Paddy Pimblett, fellow UK fighter. How high is his ceiling?
It's hard to say because again, after that last win, I'm gonna give him even more props. I said he was gonna win that fight, but just in the fashion that he won that fight, said to me he's leveled up again. So because Chandler, regardless of the losses that he's had, he's not an easy opponent, but he made that look easy, which says a lot into to you got to give Paddy his flowers because I was make fight, but he just dominated him. So it was great. It was great to see, and because of that fight, his ceilings even higher now. So definitely he can go all the way, get a title.
And folks, final clickbait question before we head to our commercial break. Would you tune in for a Max Holloway, Nate Diaz BMF fight?
Yeah, why would you anything Max Holloway? You have to tune in anything Max Holloway, and then to add Diaz on top of that, it's definitely must watch TV. So I'll definitely be front row and center for that one.
Thank you, Michael. I will send the paychecks in the mail. Final predictions. Talk to me about how do we see your fight going next week, UFC 319. Jared Cannonier, former title challenger. Dude has knockouts in 3 different divisions in the UFC. Incredible athlete, incredible competitive nature, sweetheart of a man, but an absolute killer when the cage doors close behind him. How do we see that fight going?
Yeah, orthodox, naturally unorthodox karate style in front of him, frustrating him. landing, like I said, my output's going to be even more than it normally is, and then putting into rest.
Love it. And main event, who do you got? And you don't have to give an opinion. You could break it down technically. What can we expect?
Now, I'll simply just say this. I'm gonna bet on Hamzat, but this will be the very last time if DDP wins this fight that I ever bet against DDP again, because he just seems to know how to win. I don't get why he knows how to win. I don't understand it. You don't have to understand it. He's just very good at scraping out a win. So I will never bet against that man. If he wins on that night, I'm never betting against him ever again.
Dude, that is me with Volkanovski. It's so now I just have to keep betting against him. Like I've bet against him every single fight, and I'm like, maybe it's just the thing now. Like
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just that I think everybody keeps doing it, and he keeps proving everybody wrong.
I told Volkanovski that to his face, and my wife is like the same ethnicity as him, and he goes, Mike, are you kidding me? He goes, all right, we'll keep betting against me. He's like, all right. Michael, MVP, Paige, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. Enjoy fight week in Chicago. Enjoy the deep dish after you get the victory in your hand raised.
Yes.
UFC 319. I appreciate you.
Nice one, man. Take care, bro. Have a good one.